Good morning. Morning, Brad and Jamie. So because it's fairly early here and most of my household is still asleep, we're doing this class in the garage again instead of the basement. We'll just wait another minute or so, let a few more people jump on. So if you have not participated in one of my virtual fitness classes, my name is Jessica Merton and I am the fitness coordinator in Wainwright. Today we are going to be doing a total body workout. The way I have it structured is we're going to be doing 30 seconds of a more cardio type exercise, followed by 30 seconds of a stationary exercise, and then 15 seconds rest. And then we're going to do that 3 times before we move on to a new set of exercises. And we have 5 sets to go through today. So I've got my timer all set up. It's going to keep track of everything for us, so we don't have to worry about that. I did drop the disclaimer into the comments section. Oh, I see Caitlin and Rob and Trina. Good morning as well. So if you need to take a look at that or any of the documents that I'm going to talk about, go ahead and do so now. But I'm also going to read it to you here. So in response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness to Canadian Armed Forces members. By using social media platforms, the virtual fitness classes tailored to Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Force members recognize and acknowledge that their age, health status, and physical fitness level are unknown, and it is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it is preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members to consult the Get Active questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference document. If you experience any pain or difficulty during the exercises presented in this video, it is recommended that you stop and consult a healthcare provider. If a CAF member sustains an injury during this video, please remember to fill out a CF98. The Get Active questionnaire and the reference documents are posted at the end of the disclaimer in the comments, so if you need to refer to those, please do so now. Throughout the class, I will not be playing any music, so feel free to turn it up on your end. I know exercising is always a little more fun when you have some music to keep you motivated and to keep you going. So what you need for today, I have a mat behind me. If you don't have a mat, you could use a towel, or if you're on carpet, that'll work as well. And then any kind of weight. So I just have a dumbbell. You could use a kettlebell, a backpack full of weight, anything really to just give you a little extra bit of weight for some of the movements. And some of the movements you can choose to do without any weight at all. So we're going to get started with our warm-up. I'm going to be staying quite stationary, so feel free to move around if you need to move around a little bit, but I'm just going to be staying just in front of the camera. So before I do get started, I'm assuming that we're all pretty good for sound and visual. You guys can see me and hear me okay, because no one has dropped anything in the comments there. So I'm gonna guess that we're doing okay. All right, so let's find our space. I'm gonna make sure my timer is there and ready. Water bottle is nearby. All right, I'm just gonna move that. Okay, so if you need to move around, like I said, go ahead and move around. We're just going to start with a walk. So usually if I was in a bigger space, like a gym floor or even outside, I would work with about 20 meters worth of space. So if you do have that space, go ahead and take it. Just start walking around, getting your arms involved as well. Warm in here already. All right, we're gonna open and close our arms. You can change the cross in front every time you come. Because I'm not moving, this actually feels very, very strange. Normally if you were actually walking, it feels a little more natural, but walking in place feels a little funny. Relax those arms. We're going to take them up and down. So bring them up overhead and then down behind you. Up overhead, down behind you. Kind of getting a nice Y shape at the top. Relax that. Swing those arms out. Let's hug the knee in. Pull it in. 1, 2, 3. Pull it in. Keep your core engaged to help you with your balance. Bye. I don't think he realized that I was going live already, but that's okay. All right, shake that out. All right, so as you walk, we're gonna do quad reach. Walk it out, just holding it for a couple seconds. Same side arm is grabbing, same side leg. And walk it out. Let's bring it to a little bit of a jog. Again, if you have the space and you're moving back and forth, that's what we're going to do. We're gonna start to jog it a little bit. Let's go for a couple high knees. And jog it out. I'm hoping everyone can see still okay. There's a big delay in what I'm doing and what I'm seeing on my computer, so hopefully there's no delay on your end. And we'll go with kickbacks. Jog it out. And bring it to a walk. Let's turn it sideways. So you're gonna step sideways, little squat, bring it up. Little squat, bring it up. I'm gonna just start going backwards now, or back towards the way I came. Keeping the chest nice and tall, sending those hips back. Heels stay down on your mat. Last one. Shake those legs out. We go for a couple of lunges. So me personally, I like to do step back lunges. I find it easier on my knee, but by all means you can go ahead and do step forward lunges if you feel. So I'm going to step back, drop my back knee down, front knee stays above the ankle, and we'll switch. And you can bring this lunge as deep as you would like. So I'm bringing that back knee just to a hover above the floor. Couple more. And relax that. We're going to bring it to the floor for some scat push-ups just to warm up that upper body a little bit more. So before we go right into those, let's find our tabletop position. So in our tabletop position, our hands are underneath our shoulders, knees are underneath the hips, and we're pressing down into the floor so that we're not kind of sinking our torso towards the floor. Core is engaged, and all we're going to do, so elbows stay straight, we're just going to push round through that upper back and then squeeze the shoulder blades together, sinking the chest towards the floor. So there's no bend in my elbow. We're all moving through that upper back shoulder blade area. So just peek in with your elbows. Make sure that they're staying straight and you're not just doing this kind of weird thing here. Round through that back, squeeze it down. Round through the back, squeeze it down. Couple more. And now we're going to take that into a cat and cow. So now as we inhale, drop your belly down, bring your eyes and tailbone up, and then exhale, round through your back, tuck everything under. So now we're getting our whole spine moving and not just focusing on the upper back. All right. Let's bring it back to neutral and back up to a stand. Grab a drink of water if you need it. If you're feeling okay, ready to get started, just keep moving around a little bit. Our first set of exercises that we're going to be doing. So our movement exercise is just going to be a jumping jack. All right. Nice and controlled. Watch that you don't get spaghetti arms flailing all over the place. All right. And then a sumo squat. So with your weight or without your weight, wider stance and toes turned outwards. Chest stays tall. We're going to sink down and back up. Down and back up. All right. So again, chest tall, feet wide, toes turned out. We're going to squat down and back up. Option to set the weight down every other time that you squat. All right, your choice. So jumping jacks and sumo squats. 30 seconds, and then 15 seconds rest. We're going to get that started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Jumping jacks. I'm going to turn sideways. As soon as that timer goes off, we're going to go right into our sumo squats. We got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Setting up for those sumo squats. Really squeezing the glutes as you're pressing those heels down into the floor, coming up to a stand. Just under 10 seconds to go, and then we'll have 15 seconds rest. And rest. We're going to go through that 2 more times. Now it's really warm in here. All right, jumping jacks, ready? Here we go. Make sure you stay nice and controlled through that shoulder joint. Five more seconds. And into that sumo squat, wide stance. Really keep that chest tall. Send those hips back. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, one more time through, and then I'll explain the next 2 exercises that we're going to do. Last round of jumping jacks. Ready? And here we go. Not holding your breath. We're over halfway there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Into those sumo squats. Last round here. Halfway. Squeezing those glutes right to the top. And time. Mosquitoes. All right, so we're done with our skipping and our jumping jacks. Next exercises that we're going to do, we're going to be fake skipping. So if you actually have a skipping rope and you want to use it, go for it. If not, we're just going to get our fake skipping rope and we're going to skip. Whatever kind of footwork you want to do during your skip, completely up to you. It's fine. Because we're fake skipping, we're never going to mess up this way. Then, as soon as we're done our skipping, we're going to come down into our plank and we're going to do alternate shoulder taps. All right, so strong through the shoulders, press into the floor, into the hands. Extend those legs out. The wider your feet go, the more stable you're going to be. We want to watch that we're not shifting our hips, okay? So it's going to be alternate taps. Trying to keep those hips as stable as you can. If you find that you're really rocking through the hips, then just open the feet up a little bit wider and try from there. Always having that option if you need to do it from your knees. And we want to try to slow that tap down so we're not just as fast as we can, okay? We want to challenge our stability a little bit. All right, we'll reset our timer. So we're fake skipping to start.
3.
In 3, 2, 1. Here we go, fake skip. So still include your wrists as if you were actually skipping, so we're not just like this and our arms are flailing all over the place. Ten seconds to go. Getting ready to drop to the floor in 3, 2, 1. Down we go. Get that nice strong plank to start. Alternating shoulder taps. Watch that we're not piking the bum up in the air or sagging through the hips, okay? Press back through the heels. Nice and steady plank. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds rest, then we do it again. 2 more times. In 3, 2, 1. Grab your fake skipping rope. Here we go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Down we go. Nice and strong. Trying to keep those hips as stable as you can. Spreading out the weight into those fingertips so the heels of your hands aren't too sore. 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds rest. One last time. 8:20. We're doing good. In 3, 2, 1. Fake skipping. Halfway there. Getting ready for our last round of plank with alternate shoulder taps. And drop down. Here we go. Last 30 seconds of our plank. Sometimes as we start to get tired, we really let those hips start to sway. So slow it down if you need to. Just over 5 seconds to go. And relax. Good job. Grab a drink. You will need your weight for the next round. All right. Just catching your breath. Another 30 seconds or so. So our next 2 exercises that we're going to do, they're all going to be on the floor. So I'm going to flip this mat around. All right. So the first one is going to be mountain climbers. At the end of the 30 seconds, we're going to flip onto our back, grab our weight, and do a chest press. So I'm going to slide that closer. All right, so for our mountain climbers, we want to keep our hips nice and low so we're not piking them way up. Okay, so if you're doing this, okay, you want to try to keep them lower. At the end of the 30 seconds, we're going to go onto our back. Can you still see me okay? Chest press. The elbows come out about 45 degrees from the body. All right, careful when you are pulling the weight on top of you, and when you're setting it down, watch your face. All right, so 3 rounds, 30 seconds of mountain climbers, 30 seconds of chest press, and then 15 seconds rest in between those 3 rounds. Are we ready to go? I'm just talking to myself in the garage.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. So keep the core nice and strong. If you find this too challenging, you can put your hands up on a couch or a step just to kind of elevate a little bit. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it over. I won't be able to count you down here because I can't see the clock. Exhale as we push up, inhale as we lower down. And recover. 15 seconds. And then we start again. All right, mountain climbers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Spread the weight into your fingers as well, just like when we were doing the plank. 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Left. Recover. All right, one more time through. We're over halfway through our workout this morning. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Last round, 30 seconds here, mountain climbers. Try to keep your breath steady. Halfway there. 5. And flip it over. Last round of chest press. And rest. All right, good job. Reset our timer. All right. Grab a drink, move around a little bit. We just spent a lot of time on the floor, so be careful when you stand up. All right, I don't need this anymore. All right, our next 2 exercises, I'm gonna call it a football shuffle. You can call it whatever you would like. So we're gonna get nice and low into an athletic stance. And the way our feet are gonna work is you're gonna go in, out, out. In, out, out. Okay, nice and quick. Make sure that we stay low in that athletic stance. We don't wanna be up here, okay? And no spaghetti arms, okay? Keep them ready, active, ready to take a ball. I don't play football, I don't know, but we want to stay nice and active. And then alternating lunges. So again, you can do with your weight or without. So if I'm going to do my weight, I'm going to hold it here just because this works for the type of weight that I have. And again, just like the warm-up, I'm going to do step back lunges, coming down, okay? You do have the option to do those forward lunges as well. Okay? So we've got our 30 seconds of football shuffle, 30 seconds of alternating lunges, resting 15 seconds, 3 times through. This is our second last set of exercises. Getting ready for that football shuffle, find that athletic stance. Ready, go. In, out, out. Something popped up. Keep going. Something popped up, so I'm just going to close it. There we go. All right. And it popped up again. Oh well. Halfway there. In, out, out. If you want to add the arms, go for it. Gives you more steps. And grab your weight if you're going to use it, or just go right into those alternating lunges. Keep the chest nice and tall. Remember that front knee stays above the ankle. Core is engaged. 10 seconds. 2, 1, relax. Here, 15 seconds, then we do it again. Let's close those. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Everything through your torso should be nice and strong, locked in. Halfway there. And grab your weight if you're using it. Alternating lunges. Halfway. Dropping that back knee down. 3, 2, 1. Being mindful of how you're picking up and setting down your weight, not just dropping it. Last round, ready? 3, 2, 1. Football shuffle. I tried to lead with the opposite leg this time. Feels a little weird. Halfway there. Let's really pick it up for those last 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Grab your weight. Almost there, less than 10. Keep that chest nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Relax that. All right, grab a drink. Alrighty. Our last round. So you've got a little bit of choice here. For the first 30 seconds, you can choose any of the first activities that we did. So we had jumping jacks, skipping, mountain climbers, football shuffle. You can mix them up if you want. The first round you do one, second round do another, third round do a third. That's fine. If you have the space and you just want to run, you can do that as well. If you have a step close by and you want to step up and down off a step, that's cool. Basically, what I want you to do is for 30 seconds, move fast, all right? Then after, when we do our 30 seconds of a stationary movement, we're gonna do a gorilla row. So our weight is gonna be on the floor. We're gonna squat down, okay? Squat down, plant your hands, step or walk your feet out. Step or walk your feet in. So you're in a squat, row. Row. So see, my upper body doesn't really come up here at all. We stay down nice and low. What we want to make sure is that we're not rounding through the back, okay? We want to keep pulling that chest forward so that our back is nice and straight. If you don't like that at all, then just do stepping out, stepping in. And we're stepping wide. We're stepping to the outsides of our hands. All right. So last 3 minutes of working here. Not including our 15-second rest times. So I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to start with skipping for my first 30. And 3, 2, 1, go. I like it this way because then my ponytail doesn't get stuck in the rope.
10 seconds left. Then we're gonna get down to the floor. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Coming down, step, 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 step back straight, pull it up. Halfway there. You can mix it up, which leg you step with. 3, 2, 1. All right, second round. Again, your choice. I'm gonna go with the football shuffle this time. In 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway there. I just kind of feel like I'm failing dance class right now. 3, 2, 1. All right, coming down. Really take your time. Make sure that you're pulling your shoulders back, pulling chest forward so that you've got a nice straight spine. 5 seconds. 2, 1, relax that. All right, one more round. Again, your choice for cardio. I'm gonna do jumping jacks this time. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Halfway. 3. And down we go. Last bit of work here. Nice straight back, squeeze that weight up. We got 10 seconds to go. And recover, good job. Close that out, grab a drink, move around a little bit. All right, hopefully you guys got a nice little sweat on like I did. If you have any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the comment box. The fitness team is there, ready to answer anything. And if they don't know the answer to it, because it's something specific that I said or whatever, then I'll check them when I'm done this. So we're just gonna move around a little bit. Like I said, I don't have a lot of space, so I'm just gonna kind of be doing short little walks. If you have a bigger space, then go ahead and take that bigger space. Let's just open the arms up overhead. You can do hand over hand, you can clasp your fingers, whatever works. Just open up to one side. And back to center, other side. Back to center, relax that down. Hand over hand, round your back out. Feel your shoulder blades pulling apart. And around to the lower back, open those shoulder blades up. relax that. If at any time you feel like you want to stop moving, then go ahead and do that. I like to just keep moving around while I stretch my upper body, but you can stop if you'd like. One arm in front, push either above or below the elbow. We don't want to push right on it. And keep the arm parallel to the floor, getting a stretch through the shoulder. And we'll switch. And relax that. All right, if you need to find something stable to help you with your balance, go ahead and do that. Same side arm, same side leg, grabbing at the ankle or just at the top of your shoelaces. Press your hips forward as you drive your knee back, opening up that quad. If you really find that you're bouncing and wobbling all over, you're just better off to hang on to something so you can focus in on the stretch and not focus so much on your balance. And relax that. We'll switch sides. So if you guys have any comments, if you liked that workout, if there was things you didn't like about it, please by all means let me know. We create these workouts for the members. So if there's stuff you would like to see, by all means, give us that feedback. Let us know so we can tailor it to you guys. And relax that. We're gonna move on to the floor. I'm gonna grab my gross dirty yoga mat. Have a seat. One leg straight out in front of you. Pull the toes back towards your face. Hinge forward at the hip. So it doesn't matter if you're grabbing at your knee, your shin, your toe. We want to keep the back nice and straight, keeping the emphasis on the back line of the leg and not the entire back line of the body, which happens when we start to round forward and drop our head. Now, if you're able to, take your opposite arm, reach it across for your foot, pull that chest forward a little bit more. And relax that. Let's switch sides. Other leg straight out in front of you. The bent leg can just rest wherever. Sitting tall, hinging forward as we pull that toe towards our face. Keeping that stretch to the back line of the leg. All right, opposite arm, if you can, reaches for the foot. If not, maybe grab the outside of the leg. And relax that. Bring the soles of your feet together, just kind of rock it back and forth. Find a comfortable distance. You can pull your feet way in, you can leave them out, whatever works. Option to bring the hands behind you to help you sit nice and tall. Try to release those hip flexors, letting the weight of your knees just open up to the side. It's warm in here. Whew. You can hinge forward. If you wish, now you can drop the head round forward. help those knees back together. One leg out, cross one leg over. Opposite arm hugs it. So just double check that you've got your opposite arm hugging your opposite knee. Sitting tall, add that twist, looking behind you. Getting a nice stretch through that outer hip and the glute. Relax that. Let's switch sides. Again, opposite arm hugging that opposite leg, sitting tall, twist behind you. And bring that back around. Great work. If there's anything else you need to take the time to stretch out, go ahead and do that. Take your time. Again, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or anything, just pop them in the comments, or you can send the PSP Wainwright Facebook page a message and it will get filtered to the fitness department. With that being said, today's Tuesday, so Wainwright has one more live class this week. It's tomorrow at noon. And then from here, you'll have to check out the Calf Connection webpage just to see the other classes that are going on. We've got 12 hours a day worth of fitness classes from bases all across Canada. So take the opportunity to check them out and see what strikes your fancy for fitness classes. So I am out. I don't see any more comments posted in here, so I'll leave it at that. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you again. Bye.